Hello everyone, I hope you're all okay and having a good week. First of all, before I actually start getting into the video, would like to apologise for the fact that there's been a lack of videos. It's one, we've just been very busy, like wedding planning and sorting everything out with it being less than 3 months now. Two, I've been focusing on trying to look for a job. Even though I've got like a bit of a part-time job behind a bar, obviously I need a proper job, let's say. And then there's just been weeks where my mental health hasn't been the best, so I've just not had the energy to film anything. But obviously, like you all know, I love filming videos and getting content out for you all. Also, if you hear any of background noise from outside, obviously we do live on a main road, so there's obviously cars go past like all day. But I've ended up finding my microphones, but I need to charge them, so hopefully next week they'll be on. But yeah, so, and obviously I apologise for the background. Obviously in a few months this will be gone and these will be gone. But yeah, so apart from that, I really hope you enjoy this video. It is good. I did film a video the other day about talking about my hen do, but this is going to kind of just be the exact same video plus a little bit more, because we've got some more exciting things that's happening today. So I thought I'd just film another video, because I also didn't really like that video that I filmed the other day. So this is going to be my hen do story, and then just a little bit of updates like today and in the next few weeks. So I really hope you enjoy. If you are a bride to be yourself, obviously a 2026 bride like myself, then, or if you're 2027, 2028, whenever you're getting married and you want some advice for what you'd like for your hen do's, then keep on watching, because this one might be for you as well. So hope you all enjoy, and let's get into it. So whilst I'm talking about hen do's and other updates, I am going to be doing my skincare. I have done my cleansers downstairs because obviously I need water for that, and we haven't got a bathroom upstairs, so I've done my cleansers, but all the stuff up here I can use without water. So the first thing I'm using is the Medicube Zero Pore Pads. Obviously with the wedding being so close now, I've kind of lacked on my skincare and stuff, and obviously I want to get back on everything. I've lacked on skincare, lacked on health. I've started eating a bit worse again, not doing my exercises. So this is the day where I'm trying to get back on top with everything. Yeah, to start off with my hen do, I am actually having 2 hen do's, but the one I've had was I would say the main hen do, and I had no idea about it. All I knew was it was Friday, got there Friday, and it was a weekend thing, so it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we came home the Sunday. What I was wearing, and that Joe, who, if you've not watched any previous videos, Joe is my fiance, which still feels, even though we're getting married in literally less than 3 months, still feels weird to say that he's my fiance, but he's going to be my husband soon, which obviously is so exciting. So he took me, and then so we got there about half hour, 5:45, and it was just apart from the wedding, that obviously hasn't been yet, it was honestly one of the best weekends ever. Like, did obviously booked out a Airbnb, which was, all I can say is it was absolutely stunning. Like, the views, it was on a canal, so the views, like, obviously with a nice canal, there's like fields, it was just like so nice. And then, so the first night, obviously I got there, like everyone was in some like pink tops with, like, I think it was bride tribe, and then my mum had mother of the bride and my sister had sister of the bride, so that was really nice. And they all like kind of welcomed me on like this little balcony sort of thing. And then I got in and they decorated it all nice, so there was a big island where they put like obviously a bar, so they've got a little Santa bar, like everything for cocktails. They put a big like balloon banner up that said bride to be, and I think there was another one underneath there that said bride to be, and there was a big banner thing that said bride to be, and they've got me which is actually here, a personalised veil, and it said my new surname, Future. I'm not going to say it yet because obviously, yeah, for not personal reasons, but I'll see him in a couple of weeks. So I ended up just given a nice glass of Prosecco from my sister, who, if you don't know, my sister is my maid of honour as well. And then we obviously went round, said hi to everyone. I think there was 10 of us. Obviously the first night we did like a masterclass where my mum and her 2 friends did, I'm really sorry guys, I've not told you what I'm using. This is once again Medicube deep bitter seed pads, so the vitamin C pads. So so my mum and her 2 friends did a masterclass of cocktails, so they made them. Then there was a few like teams, so my godmum and my 2 bridesmaids were in one team, me and my soon to be mother-in-law were in another team, and then my sister and another one of my mum's, well, a family friend, were in another team, and that was fun. And then my mum had made a few lasagnas, so we had lasagnas for tea. And then that was kind of like the night, because obviously I got there about 6ish, and then I think we all went to bed about 10:30, 11, because obviously everyone had been drinking, so, and it was hot, long day for everyone, so obviously everyone was knackered. And then the next day we had breakfast, waited for my sister-in-law who came on the Saturday, had breakfast, and then breakfast was, we'd done like sausages, some like bagels, croissants, pan chocolates, all that sort of stuff. And then at about 12 o'clock, I think, like 11:30, 12, we did a canvas painting, which I got told that everyone opposite each other was painting, well, obviously each other. And then I obviously made the bride could choose whoever I wanted, so I picked my mum, and then we basically showed, like everyone showed theirs, and then at the end of it they'd all actually painted me, so, which was really nice. And so after that had been done, we then went to a spa, which the diner with that was, we'd booked, my mum had booked taxis, but they'd never actually turned up, so I think did book taxis like a couple of months prior to HEN, but obviously didn't come, so my sister and my mum ended up driving. And then so we went to a spa, just didn't have treatments, we just literally chilled in the pool and had like a chat and everything. And then we got back from the spa, I think that was like 1 till 4. It was either 1 till 4, half 1 till 4, or 5, like that sort of time. Then we went back to the Airbnb and Mum had done some like picky bits, so like some like macaroni cheese bites, some like mozzarella sticks, just pickies. And then later on we played a few games, so my mum had got some guest address and my sister-in-law and one of my bridesmaids was like, can you tell us what sort of like what it looks like? I said, I'm not obviously going to say what it looks like, but it's kind of a mixture of everything. This is the Eternite Microneedling Refining Serum with PDRN 100. Home bargains if you would like to try. So they all ended up doing that, and then we obviously said it's kind of like a mix of all of them. And then we played another game which was like you throw the dice and then like the numbers were like a challenge thing, so it was either take a drink, person to the left takes a drink, so that was fun. And then we started a little like cocktail story, but a mine and Joe's love story, which was really cute. There was a few, so obviously I can't remember what they were all called, but to name a few, there was Bridal Bliss, which was could only be ordered by the bride, and that was a Hugo Spritz. There was a Meet the Parents, obviously that was the only one I can remember what actually it was. There was a Meet the Parents, First Date, Cos Kiss or something, because that's the first one we went, like first abroad holiday we went on. Something about Brighton, because that's where we got engaged. There was a cricket one, because Joe plays cricket. Obviously there were a couple more, but I can't think what obviously they were all called, but that was that. And then it was nice then because we kind of all had a chill after that, and then we'd ordered a Domino's because everyone knows how much I love my pizza, and Domino's of course is like my favourite pizza place. So we'd ordered like a couple of different ones. We'd had a pepperoni and hot honey one, I think. This is running out. This is the early super soap, by the way. I'm just going to be gentle because I don't think the pipette gets to the bottom now. If there's actually any left, there you go. So we ordered a couple of different like flavours of pizza, and I think we'd just like had pizza, and then obviously the World Cup was on, so that was on in the background. And then after that, I think after that we all just kind of like chilled and went to bed. And then on the Sunday we obviously all tidied up, packed everything away, and then we all went for breakfast together, which was like just such a nice way to end like the hen do. And then obviously we got back home, Joe met me at mum's, well mum and dad's, and we had like a coffee and kind of like a just catch up. And then me and Joe came home and I basically just fell asleep because I was that knackered. And then yeah, so that was basically my hen do story, like what I did. I was going to film it, but to be fair, the amount of times I lost my phone because I wanted to be in the moment with everyone there, so I didn't really have my phone on me, which was nice because usually like it's like in my hand constantly. So that was my hen do. And then the little updates. So so I've just used that and then the LA Super Serum. I'm now using the Medicube PDRN Pink Peptide Serum. So basically little wedding updates that I've got today are I think it was one day last week we had a meeting with our content creator because me and Joe both wanted a videographer, but obviously they're just so expensive, and we said we'd rather have a photographer than a videographer, because obviously a photographer gets all your pictures and everything, and we'll try to like go around like, do we get a videographer, do we just do it all ourselves? But then we have actually got a content creator doing like all the filming and stuff, so we're at a meeting with her, and she's so nice. She literally like anything that obviously I see online, she just says, if you just send it me over and I can see what I can do for you. This is the Medicube PDRN Pink Hyaluronic Moisturising Cream. This is so good. If you've not tried this, you need to. Sorry about that. And then on Thursday, I think it was, Wednesday, might have been Thursday, one day last week anyway, Friday it was, sorry. We had a video call with our photographer, but we only actually had one meeting with her, and that was like when we first booked her. So that was nice to actually do the finer little details and like timelines of everything. And then today, which I think is probably the one I'm most excited for, but the one I'm kind of most stressful about as well. Today we are actually going to our wedding venue and having our meeting with them, because this is apart from the obviously going the night before the wedding. I think this might be the last time we're there before the Friday before the wedding, and then the Saturday. So that is obviously it's going through all. I do apologise. So it's just getting all the final questions in, and anything like we need answers to, and I think we're going to try and walk round, because we kind of want to measure the aisle because of how like I kind of want it to work with walking down, and then just have a look around, take some pictures if we need to. This is the Glow Hub Nourish and Hydrate Serum Mist infused with peach, coconut and hyaluronic acid. Obviously hyaluronic acid is good for hydration. So that is kind of everything I think I kind of want to update you all on. And then obviously in the next few weeks, so on Sunday, well this week, because obviously I was meant to upload yesterday, but so the day you're watching this, I actually probably have been to my godmum's house, because my obviously sister slash maid of honour and my two bridesmaids were trying on their beautiful bridesmaid dresses. but they are the ones that are like kind of multi-way dresses. So I think my godmum's doing like afternoon tea, and then they're trying on their dresses, which I'm so excited about because obviously not seen them on yet. So at the moment they're just in a box, but really excited for that. And then in September I've got my other hen do. That's on the 19th of September, and that's at my parents' house. And then I've got my birthday. So obviously this month is wedding stuff. Next month is obviously on the 8th of September, which is mine and Joe's 7-year anniversary. Like, I can't believe that. 7-year anniversary in September, but we actually go to do our notice of marriage then. And me and Joe are actually going away the 9th to the 11th. We're just going to a little like lodge cabin, just a couple of days away, which I think is needed. This that I've just put on is the With Love Cosmetics lip oil in hot chocolate. Great. If you like, they do 5 flavours, so they do hot chocolate, creamy caramel, cherry kiss, blueberry muffin and sponge cake. But yes, if you like that chocolate brownie batter or hot chocolate, give that a try. And then obviously, so September is that, October is my birthday, so on my birthday I'm also having my hair trial for the wedding, and I think Joe's having his stag do in October. And then obviously November it's wedding, and then December is Christmas. Great few weeks and months to come, guys. But yeah, so I think that's kind of everything I wanted to like. Obviously I wanted to say about my hen do, so like my hen do story, and update you all on obviously wedding stuff. And I think that's basically everything. Obviously, if I haven't remembered anything, I will try and put it in the description box, but I think that is everything. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you all, any brides out there who are getting married this year, I hope you're all prepped and everything. Obviously we are just over 2 months away, which is crazy, but it's so exciting at the same time. But apart from that, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a makeup video again for my September hen do, and that might be, I'll probably do that and then hopefully send it over to Joe and he can edit that for the Sunday. And then obviously I'll do another video on what happened there, because I know what's happening, but I don't know some stuff. So, and then I want to do kind of like a updated wedding stuff, and then yeah, I'm obviously won't have anything out on the kind of week of the wedding or 2 weeks out of the wedding, so the start of November to like the middle of November, just because obviously that first week is just going to be so stressful. I'm probably going to put stuff on my Instagram stories, but apart from that there won't be any videos in 2 weeks. And then the week after, me and Joe are going on our little like mini moon, so obviously probably put a few stories up, but nothing, because obviously that's mine and Joe's kind of first thing of like married couple, husband and wife, so I do apologise about that. But obviously when we get like videos and photos back, that will definitely be up on my Instagram and maybe hopefully a couple on my TikTok. But yeah, so if you have any other videos that you'd like to see from me, please let me know and I'll try and get them done. But apart from that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and kind of if any bride-to-bees are out there for the next couple of years and wanted some hen do ideas, that is obviously what I did. But I hope you all enjoyed and hope you all have a good week, and I will see you next week.